Praetor Amalthus.
What is it?
I have a report to make regarding the situation with the Aegis in Tantal.
Please, come inside.
Yes, Your Eminence.
So, Jin finally has his hands on the Aegis. It seems the boy wasn't good for much after all. Unless he can find what is lost.
Your Eminence?
Hector.
Yes?
Prepare the ceremony.
At once, Praetor.
Rex, still sleeping? It's 2 days now.
His injuries were quite severe. The worst is over, but his body needs time to recover.
He'd better get well soon, or... Rex? What's that?
I'm leaving.
But where will you go?
Good question. Can't live on Gramps anymore. Maybe I'll head for Argentum.
Rex, you...
What the hell are you talking about, Argentum? What about Pyra? Do you know how desperate the situation is? Or have you finally lost it, you idiot?
I know, okay? It's just...
Just what?
I'm done.
Done?
When I became the driver of the Aegis, her driver, I felt like I could do anything. But I was just kidding myself. All I've managed to do is hurt her. Again and again. So, I'm done.
Oh, for crying out loud, Rex! She got herself caught to save you!
I know. So what?
So what?
Those guys are way out of my league. I can't beat them. It's hopeless. I understand that now. She'll be safe with them. They're not going to hurt her like I do. So, I'm leaving. I've just been kidding myself all along. Me, a driver, in the end, salvaging is all...
You bloody idiot! Hurts, yeah? But that pain's nothing compared to what Pyra must be feeling right now. She went with those bastards knowing full well how much it would hurt. For our sake, not hers.
I get it, I know. But what do you want me to do? I couldn't even slow him down. Even the Artifice's attack couldn't touch him. What chance do I have against a guy like that? The more I fight, the more Pyra gets hurt. She'll be better off without me by her side.
Do you actually mean that? Do you not have the slightest idea how it felt for her to leave you?
With me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Pyra thought you'd be better off if she was dead. Did you know that? She is planning to sacrifice herself to defeat them.
Huh?
You drove her to this, but here you are, giving up! You said you'd get Pyra to Elysium, didn't you? You'll eat your words just like that?
Hey, Mum, Dad, it's been a while. A ton happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is Pyra, my new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium, Pyra and me. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Forget it. We'll rescue her on our own. This loser, he's not the Rex we joined up with. Let him go wherever the hell he wants.
Come now. Let's not start fighting amongst...
Let's give them a chance to work this out. Shall we?
You know,
Nia quite right. Rex definitely not behaved like himself. Giving up after one loss? That not Rex I know at all.
But...
Now is not time for excuses!
Poppy! Poppy?
Poppy is hurt to see Rex like this. Poppy and Master Pun are not real Blade and Driver. So Poppy and Master Pun looked up to Rex lots. Rex worked very, very hard to get this far. When Rex tries hard, Poppy and Master Pun try hard. Rex like bullseye we aim for. Without Rex, we not know which way to go. So please, Rex cannot give up and stop here.
Poppy.
My prince?
Chum!
Huh?
My old man wants to see you. Time to go.
This bloody hurts. Man, it's already emotional as it is. We return now with more of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Previously, oh man, Chapter 6, how it ended, good God, that was the worst. But I'll be honest with you, it was like the most depressing thing that has ever happened. I mean it. I mean, what? It was like, so messy.
Nice one!
It was so messy and so sad that you can't help but feel bad for Rex. But sometimes you need a bit of tough love, and thankfully they were able to give it to him. But I am thankful that they did.
Cake. Time for a break.
Looks like now I'm gonna have my work cut out for me to make the others stronger. Especially Rex. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen now, but for now, we need to head to the Royal Audience Hall for an audience with the King of Tantal. I don't know what for exactly, but judging by how this has gone on, oh man, it got really bad. It started off really messy, but it ended in a complete and utter disaster. Especially what happened to Pyra, and how Rex felt about it. He's hurting. Everyone is.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese Royal Dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants?
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners by descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembo's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Allrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they missiled in.
As a result, Tantal fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen Earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbo can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Fetter. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indolor? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis's power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis's power.
Father?
In the end, it seems I only managed to make things worse. I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This tome records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared, along with a red sword.
White and red? It must mean Mithra and Pyra's swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
Something?
The third Aegis sword.
There's a third?
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow. We have to find that sword and rescue Pyra and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Lefthyria. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Lefthyria?
Are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Gramps?
Well, are you, Rex?
Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyra and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm gonna take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
My son.
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask of you as your king.
Well, that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... No, rather, the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes. I saw something in that boy's eyes. A light that must never go out.
Steady on, old man. People get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't gonna go with him anyway.
You really can't judge a book by its cover. Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would threaten to destroy herself? Didn't she realize taking her own life would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took advantage of that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twin cores exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic about it, you could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the artifice, she would have transferred the remainder of her core to the boy, letting him live on, heart complete. An Aegis can survive for a short time without a core crystal. Don't ask me why. It's just how we were made.
So that's the reason Jin agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. But he wasn't about to lose this one. Simple as that.
Now things get really interesting. Who would have thought? I mean, there's so much to take in from all this. Come on, Rex. For the moment, let's return to Fonsett Village. Back to the village? I'll explain everything in detail once we get there. Just head to Fonsett for now. Alright. And now we can continue on. We need to hear Gramps' story at Fonsett Art in the Leftharian Archipelago. Then there's only one thing to do then. Fast travel. Right here. This episode will not be a long one. Just think of it as sort of a prelude for what we have to do.
Whew. Let's rest a spell.
I'll follow you to the end.
What are we doing here?
Did you know Fonsett has another name?
Huh?
Hero's Rest.
Hero? As in?
Indeed. Fonsett Village was founded by Adam himself at the end of his travels. After the war, Adam charged me with protecting the village.
Was this village really that important?
What do you think I was protecting?
You mean it's...
Follow me.
My, oh my, who'd have thought? Hero's Rest. So that's the true meaning. We need to follow his directions to the stone steps at the entrance to Fonsett. The stone steps. He must mean this. But who'd have thought?
Come out.
Chapter 7 is turning out to be very interesting story-wise. I'm liking it big time.
The village guardian.
Just looks like a stone pillar to me.
They say that the village's guardian spirit dwells within. Gramps, what are we doing here?
Rex, try turning the stone tablet clockwise.
This? Huh? This crest, it's... I've seen it before.
Place your hand on it.
Here goes. What's this?
This passage leads into the very center of the archipelago. There lies the cavern known as Spirit Crucible Elpys.
That's quite a name.
This entrance and the gate of the Spirit Crucible are sealed in such a way that only a Leftherian can open them.
Ah, so that's why Jin needed me back then.
When Adam founded this village, he hid something deep within the body of the Titan that forms the archipelago's center.
You mean the missing sword?
I don't know how word of it got out, but many were led here by rumors of the legendary sword. More than a few have entered the Spirit Crucible, but none have ever returned.
Is it really that dangerous?
Adam wanted to ensure that the sword was securely sealed away. He put many measures in place to stop it falling into the wrong hands. Only the hands of someone worthy. Adam said that taking this sword would be the mark of the Aegis's true driver.
The true driver?
What do you say, Rex?
I'll do it. No. I have to do it. Every moment we waste, Pyra and Mithra could be...
Then you're ready for what lies ahead?
So I guess we're heading deep within there to find the true blade.
If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through all this. Now then, time to take back what I lost 500 years ago.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? It's not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malos can do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
He'll extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malos doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?
Pyra. Now we really gotta hurry. Oh, yeah, that was unexpected. It went dark. But anyway, we need to head down the path to the pier where the village villain was and reach the Spirit Crucible Elpys. This is gonna be a doozy. Let's see where this path will take us. Hopefully.
Dromac, what are you stumbling for?
Sorry, my lady. I've been feeling a little dizzy.
You too?
You too, Lady Brighid?
Yes, for a little while now. Though I'm still capable of standing.
Hey, same here. What's up with this place? It's kind of creepy.
What is going on here?
I feared as much.
Gramps, you knew this would happen.
The tales say that Spirit Crucible Elpys saps the strength of blades. It's one of the reasons why none have ever returned from its depths.
I say.
Ether flows scarce in this area. That may be cause of problems.
Like that time in the Tantalese Palace?
That not only thing. Glowing particles in air. They absorb ether. That is source of light.
So not only do you have less power, the power you do have is being absorbed. Well, that's jolly tragic.
You all right, Poppy?
Poppy just fine. Poppy never better.
Of course. You're an artificial blade, ain't you?
Well, that's good for Poppy at least, so now we gotta search for the Spirit Crucible itself. Not a long walk, but hopefully we can persevere on it.
Come out.
I know quite a bit.
In my experience.
Yep. Her mineralogy's at level 2. But I think we're pretty much about to reach it. The Canyon of Husks.
We have to cross that.
Yes. But we must proceed with caution. Once we enter, the blades will be sapped of most of their power. If they run out of energy, they might be forced to return to their core state. And there's a chance they could never be reawakened.
Pandy, you'd better just stay here and guard the fort.
Why just me? Don't you want me?
Don't ask dumb questions. You know very well why, don't you?
If I'm staying, you ought to stay.
I'll be fine. When am I ever not?
If you're going,
I'm ordering you to stay here.
Is there something wrong?
Pandoria was just agreeing to stay behind.
Nuh-uh! I'm going with you! We made a promise, didn't we? Don't you dare say you've forgotten! I go where you go. End of story.
Fine.
My lady...
I'm fine. We can't give up now we've come this far. Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
I understood.
I don't know what's in there, but apart from Tora and Poppy, we're all going to find our abilities severely weakened. Be careful, Rex.
Yes. Healing arts are going to be less effective too. One nasty wound and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, I get that. Tora, Poppy, we'll need you on the front line.
You got it, Rex! Poppy is artificial blade, so request is very extremely not a problem. Technology save the day! 3 cheers for Nopon Know-How!
Where are Poppy's cheers?
Thanks, guys.
Okay. So now let's get on. Yeah, once we enter through that cave, our power will be severely weakened. But we can manage it, regardless of the risks. And considering that, well, we may need a new blade somehow. 1 rare. So, let's have him bond with it. Hopefully it'll be a good one, so that way Rex will need it on the battlefield. Give us something, please. As I thought. I get some lame blades. I hate it when it's all Russian roulette. Hopefully once I get more rare crystals and probably the expansion pass for this, I'm gonna make sure that Rex and the others get what they need to survive. Wow. You give us lame. This is just absolutely lame. 2 rare core crystals and all they give me is garbage. Whereas Morag, however, you will bond with Aegon's core crystal. You will need it.
My name is Aegon. Let my sword be your safeguard.
And let that sword serve you well. Let it serve you well, Aegon.
Hello there.
And now that she has a new blade, or better yet, since, well, yeah, but she has like 2 different blades. I think she will be fine. But regarding her, let's get him a serious powered up. Yep, with this tempered katana, it'll make him more deadlier than ever. Alright. Now with that, he's fine. Alright. I can't believe I had gotten garbage.
It must have sensed our skill.
Gemini loop. The time to defend is now.
And the music's changed.
New enemy in the mix.
Ow. Jaguar slash.
Go for it.
Gemini loop.
Oh no, it's not good. And down for the count. Yeah, because now that things are getting weaker, we gotta be careful.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
Great. Guess things have already gotten worse as it is. Yep, and the enemies here will spare no expense. I guess we'll have to wait until we're a bit stronger.
Okay, bring it on.
Gotta get out of there. We reached the Bone Road. And is it still following us? Yeah, it still is. Finally.
Are you all right?
Never better. I'm right as rain.
The deeper we go, the thicker these particles get. You can still turn back.
Thanks. Your concern is touching.
Worry about yourself, yeah? I can look after her.
Zeke, you don't look so good yourself. Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but,
How did you get that?
I told you about the time I almost bloody died, right?
My prince! Zeke! Not like this! Not here! Not far now! Just a little further! You can do it!
Just leave me. Go on without me.
No! If you die, I'll turn back into a core crystal! I don't want to forget everything!
Bandy, I'm sorry. I hope your next drive is better than me.
I don't want another driver! You're good enough! Prince! Zeke! I refuse to forget our 10 years together. It's not going to happen. I'm not letting you die. Here. Bandits? Sucks. I don't want to be a bandit's blade. But I guess I won't remember anyway. Prince? Prince?
Fear not. He's going to be fine.
You saved him?
The fact that you're alive is proof of that, is it not? I had to transplant part of your core crystal into his heart. His wounds were grave. It was the only way to save you both.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Actually, I'm glad.
What? Why?
Knowing that a part of me is keeping you alive, I don't know, it's just nice.
Pandy.
What is it?
They do that? In Indol?
I guess you and I are more alike than you thought, chum. Though mine was just a surgical procedure.
You make it sound so simple. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know the people of Indol can trace their roots back to Judicium.
Judicium? The creators of that Titan weapon thing from Temperantia?
Yeah, them. They carried out experiments, fusing blade and human cells, creating flesh eaters.
So, those practices persist in Indol?
Hey, so they took advantage of blade regeneration and patched me up with Pandy's core crystal, right? Since I have part of her core in me, I'm a blade eater or something.
A blade eater.
That's right. That's gotta be why this place is getting to you, too.
It's all good. Let's just push on.
Nia. Now something about you, Nia, is very strange.
What have we
I
here?
know it.
I know quite a bit.
In my experience.
Yeah, I think she knows. And once we find out it's not going to be pretty. But regardless, we must carry on. We're also going to have to avoid enemies for a while because, yeah, our powers are going to be very restrictive. And the further down we go, the harder things get. And my guess, that's poisoned water. We don't want to get into that. Believe me.
Come out, come out.
This is the underground river Lavi. Or is it Lavi? Oh, nice. And no, if we fast travel, we go all the way back to the beginning at the Bone Road. But regardless, we're going to press on. And hopefully make it out of there.
It must have sensed our skill. Match straight punch.
Guess we'll just have to fight our way through.
New enemy in the mix.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Make haste. Chase it. No.
Time for the takedown.
My dead body. Much appreciation.
Yep, there you go.
My thoughts exactly.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Grand smash.
Got the Grand Smash, and they fall.
His element is now fire.
I'm all set.
Gotcha. Gotcha!
Yep, that water's poisoned.
No! You lost the upper hand!
Little jaguar! Get back in
Time to defend now! Max straight punch!
Let's keep it up!
Blow and go!
Yeah, that blowdown certainly helped.
I found him! Now! Gemini loop! Hey! Max straight punch!
Let's keep it up!
I like your attitude! Smack!
Just give me that side!
Judgment! Max straight punch!
Let's keep it up!
My door's exactly!
Blade down!
All right, that got him.
Easy peasy!
Superbly executed.
What have we here?
Not so fond of fish?
All right, very nice. Oh yeah, this water is slow. It's like slow poison water, so we're gonna have to watch our step for that. Now, you could stay there for a long time if you're constantly being healed. As long as you are constantly being healed, you'll manage.
Okay, time to take you down.
Kid, Sonny, follow Rex's example.
Yeah, that got him.
Let's go for it.
Time for the takedown. Well done. Let's keep it up.
Nice.
My thoughts exactly.
My dead body.
And the music's changed for the battle.
Let's keep it up.
Now the elements changed.
You have my thanks.
Straight punch. I've got it.
Let's do this, Rock.
Wind smash.
Radiance.
For sure.
My dead body. Get them a moment's rest.
An opportunity presents itself.
All right, that's good.
Easy peasy.
Looks like we're managing.
Come on, stop wasting our time.
Come out, come out.
Not so fond of fish?
We're actually managing. Now here comes the long way down.
My lady.
For the last time, I'm fine. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
But...
You got to admire Shaled over there. He just put it right out there.
Hmm?
And here I am. Dromark. I'm gonna put myself to the test. Right here. I've decided.
My lady. Very well.
This mist makes me feel like I'm swimming through the cloud sea.
This mist is produced when a fossilized Titan body reacts with the atmosphere. It's why it's so hard to breathe down here.
Nia?
What now?
Are you in pain?
I'm struggling to breathe like everyone else. And I'm a little dizzy, that's all.
Oh, right. When that happens, it's best to just try and empty your head of all thoughts.
What?
It's an old salvager trick. When you swim down deep, it feels like your head's going to implode. You just go with it, don't fight it. Then you stop noticing the pressure. Why not give it a go?
Empty my head, eh? You mean I have to start acting as daft as you? Tall order?
Hey, that's not very nice.
Everyone! Over here! Tora, think this way, lead down!
It certainly doesn't look like a natural formation.
Maybe it was grave robbers.
There's not too much worth stealing round here. Well, apart from...
Whatever it was that Adam hid down here.
just a guess. It's possible that Jin and his accomplices have been here.
Then, they found out about the sunken ship and went to Argentum.
Still just a guess, but a pretty good one.
Then there won't be anything left to find, will there? Sheesh.
Well, if that was the case, then you'd expect them to already have the third sword.
But they clearly don't have it.
No, I do not think Adam would let the sword be so easily found.
No point in worrying. Let's just press on.
Pressing on is all they can do. We've arrived at the grave robber's haunt. And it also means we'll be heading further down the lower level of the Spirit Crucible itself.
A new locale.
I've gained a new memory.
This is the Wonder Spring Plaza ruins. There are many enemies around here. Yeah, sorry. That's my fault. It's just that, yeah. My mother contacted me. She needed my help, but this time I won't make the same mistake. Well, that's the reason why I felt so bad. You know what? Don't worry, thankfully I can always edit it out. Wow, no wonder Rex got his butt beat that fast. Fine, then let's do this thing in style. Wait, we're limited to level 1? Oh, I see. Okay, now it all makes sense now. Yeah, now it makes sense, because the fact is, our power's a bit weaker, and yeah. No wonder it's so challenging now.
This is unexpected. You should step back. Thanks for that. We will not fall here.
Alright, let's do it again. Yeah, there you go. There. That's it. That wasn't so hard. And now we gotta do this in the second one.
Time to take you down.
Yeah, so we're pretty much, well, in a difficult bind. And I also gotta make sure he's constantly healed, because if he goes down, that's gonna really sting.
Just let me know if you need assistance. Why not? Just give me the win. Max straight punch.
No, he's ice element. That could explain a lot. Well, I'm fully healed and we have a chain attack. Electric meaning that ground-based attacks are only effective. Oh, come on. You had to smack me around with the tail. Nice, that got him. Nice. And went down quickly.
Shiniest trinket. You want to see? Hey, Nia?
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
Wow. Oh yeah, we gotta check out on our mercenary group.
You say it was a roaring success.
Nicely done, chaps.
Alright, nice. That completes the mission.
Let 'em come. I've still got room to improve. I'll be sure to back you up.
I just learned a new move.
Very good.
It was a job and a half.
Poppy, initiate rest mode.
Now it's time we get most of our blades together.
I'll protect you. I'm not just good for battles.
Good, the bonds of our blades continue to rise. All we need are male-based blades, huh? Alright then.
I'll be in the other party.
I'll apply myself fully. Best of luck, guys. Best of luck, guys.
Properly. Gotcha. You can count on me. Let's get this started.
Best of luck to you.
Thankfully, these rare blades are good for something. We need 2 fire blades and 2 wind blades.
I'll apply myself fully.
Sure. Go on. Got it.
Now we need 1 more wind.
Yes, sir. Best of luck,
I imagine I'll fit right in. An honor. Right. Well, I'll be going then.
Just remember
All
to
right.
have fun.
Now with them set, I can now organize which blade I can travel with next.
Okay. Make way for me.
That's what I call progress.
I have grown.
Alright. Now with that set, let's get moving.
If only I was 500 years younger.
Just watch this. Quietly.
Gemini!
Move straight punch.
Hit it. No.
Now it's working.
Gemini! Well done.
Why not?
This is what happens when you have to just only a level 1.
We seem to be doing just fine.
Straight punch.
And now it has water.
Now would be a good time to heal.
It won't be that easy. Much appreciated.
Let's do it.
Give us your blessing.
Magnificent.
Well done. Gotcha. I am come. Ha! Hey!
Straight punch.
It won't be that
I shall
easy.
defend you to the
Much
last.
appreciated. Radiance! Javelin flash!
Yeah!
Let us make
And that did it.
Good time to heal.
Very good. Very good. And this would probably lead us upwards.
Come out, come out.
Flora heals an
And we
aching
didn't
soul.
expect this fight.
No! You lost the upper hand.
Fine, you dusty Rick. Let's dance.
My dead body.
Straight punch.
You have my thanks.
But it has no element, surprisingly, so we could just whack it as much as we want.
Make haste and retreat.
Dang, look at all that damage.
Hey!
This is where we play. Grand smash.
Now would be a good
Won't
time.
be that easy. Much appreciated.
Straight punch.
Wait, it blocked? Oh, that's it. It gets hit by topple. Yeah, and sometimes it does get topple, but you can use it to your advantage.
Much appreciated.
My goal's exactly.
Much better. Now let's get the treasure.
Treasure acquired. Open up.
Let's clear this up quick. Opening protocol engaged.
It is good to dwell on the past from time
And
to
we
time.
couldn't even unlock. We need to unlock more ancient wisdom. Really? Okay. And this must be the helical cloister. Now we gotta keep on heading higher and higher and higher. And yeah, if you wonder if I made that little edit earlier, it's because, like I mentioned already, my mother called me and she needed me because she was sleeping, and I still had to do what I must.
Come out, come out.
I know quite a bit.
Huh.
Oh no!
Okay, bring it on.
Well, that was new, and unfortunately we're in no mood to fight.
Treasure acquired.
Alright. So we got ourselves
Come
another
out,
core
come out.
crystal. So how do we get out of that maze? Let me zoom out. Which means we gotta head under and head around the bridge and head through right there. So that's how we're gonna do it. Alright, we'll take our chances. This leads us all the way down. Are we back where we started? Yeah, it has to be. It's turning into a maze. No, that ain't the way. Okay, so we have to go around here, head through the right, and then head upwards. No, because that leads down below. Get it. No, that's a drop. That's a bottomless pit, I tell ya. Okay. Will this lead me up higher? Let's see.
Come out, come out.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Fine, let's do this then.
Straight punch. Nice done. Go for it.
Time for the takedown.
Thank goodness I have it. Oh no! No, 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 no. Why did I fall? You have got to be serious. I took a blowdown hit, which made me drop several floors. That is garbage.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Do we... Another enemy? A Shuttlevang? Okay. I'm still following the right path. Now let's try it again. And this time, make sure we do it on solid ground. Because if I would have went any further downward, it would have been embarrassing. Really? Bird brain? What does it want? You! Buzz off. Alright, now we're pretty much getting somewhere. Avoiding that giant crab.
If they seek a fight, they shall get one.
Oh no! Oh, come on! I just want to make it through this unscathed.
This was the fault of negligence. It will not happen again. The plan needed some polishing.
It's not that it needed polishing, it's just that many of the enemies here, they just have like a high spot rate. And avoiding some of them is an annoyance. And I'm trying to keep that all to a minimum.
If they seek a fight, they shall get one.
Fine. Let's knock this bird down a few pegs then.
My doors exactly. Much appreciated. What? Grand smack. Let us make things
Give your blessing. Gemini
Yeah, that's what I call shredding when I see it.
We seem to be doing just fine.
Alright, almost got it. Good riddance to that bird.
Can I ride on you for a while, Joe Mac?
Of course, my lady. That is what I am here for.
Looks like I'm somewhere at the right path. Just gotta keep going this way.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Now let's take on that Scorpox. Yo.
Now I'm fired up.
It didn't connect.
Nice.
Why not? Straight punch.
It won't be that easy. You have my thanks. I owe you one. Judgment.
Hit it. No.
Stupid. Indeed.
Now I'm fired up.
Now we're getting to it. Helmet has... Yep, now I'm using more Earth. There we go. Now we're dealing heavy damage to it.
My dead body. You have my thanks.
Max straight punch.
Hit it. Well done. Judgment.
That's a lot of hydrogenic pressure.
I've been waiting for this.
Alright, we almost got him.
My dead body. Fighting that way is unwise. We will not fall here.
I could have
Very
done this
good.
blindfolded.
And this time there's no scorpion to bother me. And yep, they didn't notice me coming. Perfect.
What have we here?
Okay. And all we gotta do is head straight ahead here.
If they seek a fight, they shall get one.
Gemini!
2 of them now?
You don't have to push yourself so hard.
It's getting tough. Make haste and retreat. Die the battle flows unfair.
Oh, come on, really?
Gemini,
this is not your place to fall, Rex.
Thanks, thank you. Great, I always hated that he gets hit by the taco steak. And Morak goes down fast.
You don't have to push yourself so hard.
Now, I can keep going. Make haste.
Let's get out of here. I don't think we can handle against them. Come on.
Fight.
Truly lamentable.
Well, it has to be done. Because I wasn't going to risk it. Sometimes it's better to retreat than waste another day getting wiped. Yeah, there are 4 of them. And I am so close to it.
Okay, bring it on.
Now we gotta move. Yes. Jeez, I hate dealing with these dusty Ricks. Alright, finally we made it to the lower level itself.
Rex? We've come a long way. I think it's time for a break.
What? But... hold your horses. There's a long way to go yet. Hey, you two, Nia. Come rest your head on my lap if you like.
Why don't you rest your head in your ass?
I'm sorry, everyone. I had no idea.
There's no need to apologize. I understand.
Poppy, now is good time to cool drive furnace.
Aye, aye, Master Pawn.
Hot.
Master Pawn, Poppy is sorry.
Huh?
Emergency air. It might help.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not like that. You have to hold your nose and then inhale really deeply. Now stretch out and puff out your chest.
Is this another of your salvager tricks?
Go on, just try it.
Whoa, that really did the trick.
Right? When I was starting out, this was one of the first things the other salvagers taught me. Even though they acted like my parents, they never really taught me anything worthwhile. I did manage to pick up a couple of useful tricks, though.
Parents. Blah. My dad was real enough, but I can't say he really taught me anything either. He was a well-known lord in Gormott. A real big cheese. He made me study hard, but it was all how to be a proper lady, which fork to use. Nothing that's doing me any good now. Just useless shite.
You were some kind of high society princess. I can't picture it.
Shut it, you. I hated studying. But, looking back, those were the happiest times of my life. There was my dad, and my big sis, the three of us.
You had a sister?
Yeah. She was very frail. I spent a lot of time at her bedside. My dad brought doctors from all over to try and help her. He tried so hard. It was all he thought about. After that point, my memories aren't so happy.
Nia.
Dad spent all his money on chasing a cure, and lost his position as a lord. From then on, we became drifters. It was a tough life. It took its toll on my sister. She died not long after. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking your ear off. Thanks for the salvager trick. It really worked. Sneaky git. If you had this all along, why did you hold out on me? I feel much better. Shall we go, Rex?
And now we continue on further. We've arrived in the Great Hall of the Elpys. And the further down we go, the more insane things get. Once we reach at a certain point, that's that. Because I'm already almost an hour and a half into this. Yes, expect parts to be ridiculously long. Because there's not just only a lot of exposition, but I'm just flying through this game at a record pace. But you gotta be honest. The game is actually getting more interesting by the minute. At least I'm following the map. Most of the area is filled with darkness.
You're all mine.
Thanks for the goods. It's a bit strange to see most of it in dark as you travel through these caves. Malign miasma.
It is good to dwell on the past from time to time.
You serious? Now in order for us to get further, we have to pass through those, but we can't even reach it? That's terrific. And another one.
It is good to dwell on the past from time to time.
Yeah, but we don't have any blades that can handle the mastery of darkness. But I wonder, regarding oh, thankfully we can have fast travel to reaching the Elpys Great Hall. So, in case of anything, I'll devote my time to just training and mastering. So that way I can get stronger. So yeah, we need, I believe, some dark mastery blades. Blades that are filled with mastery of the dark.
It must have sensed our skill.
Oh, great.
It'll be fine. We can turn.
Recipito Lana.
Watch out.
Poison breath.
Let's keep it on you. I like your attitude. Blow you down.
Come on, we gotta keep at this. And Nia's down.
Smack straight punch. Hit it, no.
What?
My dead body.
Give us your blessing.
Yep, the enemies are getting... The enemies are now getting harder. And as they get harder, so does the challenge onto itself.
Let me now. Yeah. Hey. Now I'm fired. Oh, go for it.
Come on, let's go.
Give us your blessing.
Magnificent.
All right, almost got it.
Why not? My thanks. Radiance. Yeah. Max straight punch. Legs. Grand smash.
And there. Done and done. That was a doozy. But most of this place is filled with miasma. If I were to take a drop down, that'd be a big risk. Or is it? Not as bad.
What have we here? Huh. Okay, bring it on.
Not in the mood to fight, sorry.
I am ready for anything.
And we gotta deal with this thing.
Max straight punch. No effect.
And Morak goes down fast.
Isn't that
Nia,
dangerous?
keep it together. I'm ready to battle.
And we get beat.
This was the fault of negligence. It will not happen again.
The plan needed some polishing.
And all we're trying to do is reach the lowest point. This game is making us ask for it, I swear. The farther down we go, the harder things become. All right. Thankfully, I can slow down my descent. And yeah, that's why.
If they seek a fight, they shall get one.
Looks like we'll have to take that thing down. And we have another battle.
Make haste and retreat. Why not? This time, enemy's element is now ice.
And now the elements changed. And it goes down again. Come on, really? I'll try one more time, and if I can't, then that's it. Unless we can take down the bird first. If we take the bird down, then the threat will be alleviated.
It's the dawn of a new day.
Let me read you the agenda for today.
Yep, it's a hidden boss.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Nice, that worked. The blowdown did help.
We're really getting into it. This is going to go
Oh, great.
Isn't that dangerous?
No, I can keep going. Straight punch. Hit it. No. Done.
And you know what? Forget it. We're just gonna stop here because if we try again and again, the outcome will be the same. There's no way we're gonna be able to reach it because of that flying freak. So we're gonna end this here. That is it for this part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I gotta edit out that one part where I had to be called away because, well, them's the breaks. I'm gonna take my time to train and complete side quests so that way I can get strong enough. Next time you see me, hopefully I'll be much stronger. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me, but if you guys want to see me do some of these quests, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.